Hey yogis, it's Amber from the Desert Daydreamer. Welcome to my channel. Today's class is going to be a Yin Vinyasa fusion class for flexibility. So if you're feeling kind of stiff, you might want to grab 2 blocks. Otherwise, grab your mat, some water, and I will see you in just a moment. Let's begin seated towards the top of your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, allow your knees to fall out towards the side, and then scoot your seat back a foot or two so that your legs are forming a diamond shape. Inhale, sit up straight and tall. Exhale, begin to fold over your legs, maybe grabbing onto your toes. And this is going to be our first yin posture, so we're going to be here for about 2 minutes. You can close your eyes if you like. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. I want you to really focus on your breath for each yin posture, almost coming into a meditative state of mind. With each inhale, allowing your knees to fall a little closer to your mat, opening your hips up. Just breathing. Now you really want to make sure that you're not pulling yourself down. It's okay if your back rounds a little bit here. You just want to try to relax as best as you can. All right, it's time to release, so go ahead and walk your hands back up so that you're sitting upright. Reach your arms out in front of you. Hollow out your belly and begin to round one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way down so that you're on your back. Nice and slow. Once you get there, hug your knees into your chest, maybe add a little rock side to side. And now bringing your left foot down to your mat so the knee is pointing up and hugging your right knee into your chest, rocking it side to side. And then bring your hands behind your thigh, right below your knee. Flex your foot, extend the leg, bend the leg, bring it into your chest. Extend and flex, and knee to chest. One more time. This time when you bring your knee into your chest, you can reach a little higher up your leg if you'd like. Extend the leg, point your foot, and then flex the foot. Point your foot, keep the leg up there, and flex. Point and flex, and again, point and flex. Awesome job. One more time. And now this time you're going to flex your foot and just hold, stretching out your hamstring, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Beautiful job. Go ahead and release your right foot down to your mat so that knee is pointing up, and hug your left knee into your chest. Maybe adding a gentle rock side to side. And then when you're ready, bringing your hands onto the thigh right under your knee. Extending your leg, flex your foot, and then bending the knee, bringing it back into your chest. Extend and bend. Extend, moving nice and slow. Bend the knee. This time reaching a little higher up the leg if you like. Extending your leg up and then flexing and pointing your foot a few times. Great. Now go ahead and keep the foot flexed and just hold the leg extended up, bringing it as close to your body as you can, making sure that your back is fully on your mat. One more breath here. And let's go ahead and release. Beautiful job. Hug both knees into your chest. And now I'd like you to bring the soles of your feet together. Reach in between your legs, grabbing the outsides of your feet or your ankles, and come on up into your happy baby posture, our Nextian posture. Soles of your feet are pointing up towards the ceiling, and you're gently pulling your knees down towards your mat. Trying your best to root your sacrum down into your mat. Again, you can close your eyes here if you'd like, and I want you to just breathe. Inhale, exhale out. As you hold these postures, you might notice that your muscles start to resist and tighten up a little bit. So it's really important that you use your breath. Inhaling deeply, exhaling deeply. You've got this. Just a little bit longer here. All right, let's release. Hug your knees into your chest one more time. And then rolling over to the right or left side and making your way into your tabletop position. Once you're there, tuck your toes under and let's come right up into our downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, pull your shoulders away from your ears, and you can pedal out your feet if you'd like, releasing any tension from the backs of your legs. And now I'd like you to step your feet together and bring your right foot directly behind the left, really rooting your left heel towards your mat. All right, go ahead and point your right toes. And then I want you to lift the leg up to the ceiling. Bring it down, lift it back up. Bring it down and up for 3, down and up for 2, and down and up, this time holding. All right, bend the knee, bring it into your chest as you round forward, and then step that foot up in between your hands. Bring your back knee down. You can untuck your toes if you'd like, and then come right on up into your low lunge. You can place your hands on your thigh, or if you'd like, you can bring your hands right behind your back. Just adding a gentle push. Making sure that your front knee is directly over your ankle, hugging your inner thighs together, and drawing your lower abs in and up. All right, let's bring your hands to the front of the mat to frame your front foot, and then begin to walk yourself back into your half split, extending your front leg. Walk back forward into your low lunge, open your chest, inhale. Exhale, walk back into your half split. Again, come forward, low lunge. Take it back, half split. This time, we're gonna hold here, so come on all the way up, engage your core, straighten your back, and then begin to fold over your front leg. Now, right here is where you can use those blocks if you're having a hard time reaching for the floor. Thinking of bringing your heart towards your knee. Great job. Now walk back forward into your low lunge and bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Now let's heel toe the right foot out to the side of our mat, coming into our lizard lunge, our Nextian posture. And I would recommend that you stay up on your hands, at least for now. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. Feel free to close your eyes here if you wish. And allow your hips to sink forward and down. Really important that you make sure that you're not rounding your back here. You want to open your chest a little bit to make sure that you're not evading the stretch. Inhale through your nose. Exhale anything that no longer serves you. You're about halfway there. If you'd like at this point, you can come down onto your forearms. If not, feel free to stay up on your hands. That's completely fine. Take it to your own level and listen to your body. You're doing great. All right, let's release. So go ahead and slowly make your way up. And then heel toe your right foot back towards the center of your mat. Now I'd like you to tuck your back toes under and bring your left knee up towards the top of your mat, bringing that shin down and then sitting right next to your left shin. So you're not sitting on the shin, you are sitting next to it. Extend your right leg out, and we're gonna come into our half hero posture. So if this is really intense where you're at, you can stay seated upright. Otherwise, you can make your way down onto your forearms. And if you'd like a little bit more, you can come all the way down to your back, reaching your arms overhead and grabbing onto your opposite elbows. Closing your eyes and just relaxing into this posture. If you're like me and you have very open quads, then you can even bend the right leg and bring the foot on the mat and the knee pointing up, and that will make the stretch a little bit deeper. Let's release now, slowly making your way up into a seated position if you're not already. And then bending the right leg so the foot is on the mat. Shift your weight forward and step your left foot back so that you're in a lunge position. Step the right foot back, coming into your plank. Shift forward and lower down halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, open your chest. And take it back, downward facing dog. Great job. Take a moment here to stretch. And then again, let's step the feet together, this time bringing the left foot behind the right. Driving that right heel down towards your mat. And now let's point the left toes and lift the left leg up. Bring it down to the mat and lift. Bring it down and lift, down and lift, down and lift. This time holding. All right, bend the knee, bring it into your chest, round forward into plank, and step that foot up in between your hands. Bring your back knee down, untuck your toes if you'd like, and then you can place your hands on your thigh and lift up into your low lunge. Of course, you can stay here, or if you'd like, you can bring your hands behind your hips, adding that gentle push forward. bringing your hands to the top of your mat, one on each side of your foot. On your exhale, walk yourself back into your half split. Flex your front foot. Inhale, come back into your low lunge. 2 more times just like that. This time when you come back, bring your hands to your hips and lift your torso so you're upright. Inhale, and on your exhale, come on down, reaching for your mat or those blocks if you're using them. And I want you to think of pulling your left hip back and pushing your right hip forward to square off your hips. Walking forward back into that low lunge. Bringing your left arm to the inside of your left leg and heel-toeing your left foot out to the side of your mat. Coming into that lizard lunge once again. This asana is really great for your hip flexors. Now again, if you're using those blocks and this is a little bit much, you can place the blocks under your hands and that'll make the stretch a little bit less intense. Otherwise, inhale deeply, exhale out. Now again, if you'd like to come onto your forearms at this point, go ahead and feel free to. However, if this side is tighter than the other, don't worry about staying up on your hands. You'll often find that one side of your body is a little bit more flexible than the other, and that is completely fine. You don't always have to do the same thing on each side. Now it's time to release, so make your way up to your hands if you're not already, and then heel-toe your left foot towards the center of your mat. Tuck your back toes, and then step that shin up towards the top of your mat and sit right on down next to your right shin. Extend the left leg out long, and again, you can stay up here sitting down, or if you like, you can begin to make your way onto your forearms, or all the way down onto your back, reaching your arms over your head and reaching for your opposite elbows. Now it's really important in your hero pose that you're not feeling any sharp pain in your knee. If you are feeling any type of pain in the knee, then go ahead and come on up to your forearms or all the way up so that you're sitting upright. Otherwise, stay where you are, breathing into your right quadricep. Let's release, slowly making your way all the way up so that you're sitting. And then bringing the sole of the left foot to your mat, bending the knee. Bring your hands in front of you and step your right foot back, and then the left, coming into your plank. Shifting forward and lowering down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into your upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. Once again, let's step the feet together and inhale your right leg back behind you. Bend the knee and stack your hips, trying to bring your heel towards your glute. And now taking your pigeon on the right side, so bringing your right knee to the right wrist and the ankle towards the left wrist. Making sure that your hips are square here. You can untuck your back toes. And if you'd like, you can make your way down onto your forearms. Now, if your shin begins to slide in towards your body, go ahead and let it. You never want to force it so that it's parallel to the top of your mat, as that's quite an advanced variation of this pose, and it will come with time. So finding acceptance for wherever you're at and releasing into this posture. You're doing a great job. Just a couple more breaths. All right, go ahead and make your way up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under. Lift the knee off the mat and slowly step back into your downward facing dog. And we're going to go right into the other side, bringing the feet together and inhaling your left leg back behind you, bending the knees, stacking the hips, trying your best to keep your shoulders square, and then taking your pigeon on the left side. You might need to step that right knee back just a bit, and then when you're ready, coming on down to your forearms. Inhale, connecting with your breath, with your prana. Exhale, releasing a little bit deeper. Continuing to focus on your breath in this last yin posture. It's time to release, so make your way up to your hands. And again, tuck your back toes under, lift the knee off the mat, and then step your left leg back to meet the right. When you're ready, make your way down onto your hands and knees. Spread your knees wide, bring your big toes together, and sit your hips back into your child's pose. Your hands are reaching to the top of your mat. And I want you to reach your right hand a little bit further towards the top of your mat. Then your left hand, inch it a little bit closer to the top of your mat, and relax here. Noticing the openness that you're feeling in your body. Noticing the space that you've created in your muscles. When you're ready, make your way into a comfortable seated position on your knees. And let's end class, as always, with a couple deep breaths. So on your inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Again, inhale, take the biggest breath you've taken all day. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. And go ahead and bow down towards your hands, thanking yourself for taking time for you today. It's been my honor to guide you through your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my videos and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you in the next one. Bye.